Hi guys, what's up? Now in this video I'll show you a complete review of the new Samsung Galaxy J1. Now as you know, I have been testing this particular device for the past 1 week or so and have tested a lot to give a complete review of this particular handset. Now as you can see, this particular handset does have a 4.3 inch of screen and obviously a bit heavy, precisely 122 grams, 8.9 millimeter thick. Now what this particular device has done is that they have given you a slim and a curvier back and a curvier edge also. If you just minutely watch the particular handset, it does have a curvier feeling to it, and obviously a chromium setting has been given at the front end to give the handset a better look and feel. And of course it's a dual variation. I am using both the micro SIMs at once and also the micro SD card. Now obviously physically, if you see, at the top is a 3.5mm jack input, at the bottom is a USB charger or the data cable point, and obviously at the left hand side is a volume rockers and the power on and off button on the right hand side. At the back of the camera it's a 5 megapixel shooter with LED flash and a speaker. At the front it's a 2 megapixel shooter with Samsung branding, and the back button and the multitasking button with the home button of the Samsung Galaxy devices that it comes with. Now let us quickly just power on the device and obviously see there is no auto brightness sensor button available. It's outdoor options only available. So let us very quickly just go to settings over here and just navigate over here in about device, and obviously this particular handset runs on Android version 4.4.4, which is KitKat, that is the latest OS. Similarly, under settings, if I go to storage, you will see that this particular handset comes with a 4 gigs model, out of which something around 2.03 gigs were available, but currently I have installed a lot of apps to test and give a complete review, so not much space is available, although I have inserted a micro SD card of 16 gigs, and this particular handset supports up to 64 gigs of a micro SD card. Space wise, with a micro SD card you can get a lot of space, but having said that, the internal memory of the phone is quite low. Now without further ado, let us very quickly go ahead and check the benchmark performance report with Antutu benchmark app. Okay, as you can see in the rating section, it says 12,929, and obviously it says not too bad. Now having said that, of the current lot that the other Samsung Galaxy devices comes with, they have a much higher rating, so I am not going into comparison anymore, because end of that, it's a very budget handphone. And obviously under device info, if you see that this particular handset does run on a Spreadtrum chipset, and it has a dual core processor that is clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, and obviously the GPU is Mali 400 and has a 512 MB of RAM. So specification wise, not a high-end device, but budget wise, great device. Now having said all of the particular things, let us just go ahead and test. Just clear the memory for now, and let us go ahead and test the gaming aspect of this particular handset. Let us play Temple Run House. Let us hit play. Now the reason I am selecting this particular game is because Temple Run House does have some very beautiful and vibrant, and now this particular game will give you an idea that how the graphics performs with the Samsung Galaxy J1. Now having said that, I should say that yeah, it's very good, very vibrant, and very but obviously I'm not going into comparison with any of the higher end handsets and all, but considering the price and the specifications that this particular handset has, I will say that it does have a decent graphics, a very good graphics, I must say. And obviously till now the game I am playing, it is not lagging behind at all. But having said that, the power of 512 MB RAM, you cannot solely dedicate it to higher end games like Asphalt 8, Brother in Arms 3 and Dead Trigger 2 or stuff like that. So I'm not digging deep by playing those games in this particular handset. Now since I'm connected to the internet, let us just quickly go ahead and fire up the browser and open the official website of my channel, that is egadgetsforyou.com. As you can see, currently it does take some time to load the website. As you can obviously see that the technical specifications of this particular handset does not comes that much of a handy while loading a website like this, and you can see, but having said that, once it's fully loaded, yeah, it's just displaying the news and stuff like that very quickly and very easily. So I'm just scrolling and just navigating to the pages. Let us just very quickly go and select one particular article to read. Okay, Now as you can see, yeah, the inner pages does loads very quickly in this particular handset. So browsing wise, I must say that it will give you a good performance, and as it will not lag that much also. Let me just pinch to zoom. Okay, yeah, it's lagging a bit. It is lagging a bit. If I frequently pinch to zoom over here, you will see that the performance is a bit slow over here. It's not that you cannot read or browse the nets or stuff like that. You can easily do it. And let us just go ahead and test the speakers for now, and let's see the power of the internet by running YouTube. Okay, let me just select my recent video that I have done of the gaming review of Samsung Galaxy E7 and play that. Okay, before anything else, I'll go to settings, and as you can see, this particular handset supports a maximum 360p, which is a bit of a con, I must say. Let us select the maximum resolution and play the video. I'll show you a complete gaming review of the Samsung Galaxy E7. Now in my previous video, I have actually... Now as you can see, I'm running this particular video in the maximum volume, and I must say that it does have a decent speaker. The sound output quality is quite good. It's not breaking also. The sound, it's good, I must say. And obviously at first it was taking some time to load the video, but once it's loaded, it's running smooth. Full review in terms of every aspects of E7. Now this particular video will be solely dedicated for gaming aspects. Okay, now as you can see that yeah, it's performing well speaker wise. Now lastly, I cannot end the video without testing the camera. Let us very quickly turn on the camera for now, and in modes, let me show you the modes available. Here is auto, the beautifies, the panorama, the best photo, the continuous shot, the night shot, and the sports mode. So they does gives you some decent modes in this particular handset. And let me go to settings over here and check the aspect ratio. As you can see, if I select the maximum megapixel, the aspect ratio will lessen. So let me go ahead and just select 5:3 aspect ratio for now, and very quickly bring about an object, use the tap to focus, and shoot a picture. Obviously it's not that much responsive. It does take some time to shoot a picture. And having said that, let me bring around another object for now to see how good the definitions are captured over here. Okay, now let me put aside the object for now, and let us take a look at the picture. Okay, now as you can see in this particular picture, it does gives you the definitions, the depths, the edges, the sharpness very clear, very brightly and very vividly. I am amazed. I should say that the camera is obviously a decent one. It's a 5 megapixel shooter, end of the day, with a LED flash. But having said that, it does shoots great picture. Let me see how the other picture came along. Okay, it also came along very good. Although the touch to focus, it does takes time to focus over there. It's not that quickly adaptive or responsive, but it does takes very good pictures, I must say. It's definitely a thumbs up, considering you're going for a budget handphone and you're getting so beautiful pictures. I must say it's definitely great. And obviously it has a video recording capability of 720p. Let us check the front camera also for now. And before anything else, you will see that there are no modes available in the front camera. And obviously if I go to settings over here and check the aspect ratio of 4:3, that is good. And let me take a selfie. Okay, as you can see, it's night condition over here, but considering that also the front camera is a 2 megapixel shooter with a 720p video recording capability. But even in night conditions where there is scarcity of light, it does takes a very decent selfie, I should say. So selfie wise, obviously camera wise, in total this phone is definitely thumbs up. Now as I have already told you, this particular handset does have a 16 of color, but it runs on a TFT capacitive touchscreen. If you see this particular handset from an angle, you will see that it does has a tendency to go dark or black in that particular aspect. And obviously a 217 ppi pixel per inch, that is not that high, I should say. Obviously if I select the double, if I check, there is no double gestures. As you can see, it does not give you a double gesture supports also. Now as per my verdict goes, I should say that the Samsung Galaxy J1 has a 4.3 inch display, which is good. And obviously the 512 MB RAM is a lag behind for this particular handset, but it does comes at a very low price of 7,000 rupees INR only. That is something around 125 USD. So having said that, all the issues that you find in this particular handset will compensate for you at the end of the day with a low price and a Samsung brand value. If this video has helped you guys, please do give a thumbs up. It does help the channel, and please stay subscribed to my channel. I'll come with more interesting updates very soon. That's it guys, bye for now.